So what's up, guys? In today's video I want to be talking about rabbit nesting boxes. So this is a rabbit nesting box. I'm going to be telling you guys the importance of this particular nesting box. So for those of you guys that are new into rabbit farming, you might not really know what a rabbit nesting box is, and a lot of people do ignore this particular box. But this box, I can tell you for sure, is really important when it comes to rabbit farming. So this is the box that you put for your female rabbit when your female rabbit wants to give birth. When it's 3 days to delivery period for the female rabbit, you need to put in this box for her. Then she's going to give birth inside this particular box, so that this box will protect her kids from cold and also from predators too. And also this box will keep them in kind of like a shelter, whereby all of them will be together and the place will be warm for them, so all of them will come together. But if you don't put this box for your female rabbit and you just allow your female rabbit to give birth maybe on the floor, the kids will just go away everywhere. Like if you put them inside this box, the kids will be in a confined place. They can't move around because they'll be very small. Yes, so I have one of them inside this particular cage where the female rabbits get birth. So I'll be telling you guys the importance of this particular nesting box, why you should use this nesting box, and also we have a video on our channel how you can make this nesting box. So that video will be showing at the end of this particular video. So if you want to see how to make this on your own, watch this video to the end. On that video, it showed the dimension of all these boxes, how you can cut it on your own and make it on your own, so that you save cost of spending to pay maybe your carpenter and all. So if this is your first time coming across our channel, here in our channel we teach you basically rabbit farming and other livestock. So if that's what you find interesting, consider liking this video and subscribing to our YouTube channel. So talking about rabbit nesting box, the number one thing I want to talk about this nesting box is that when you want to put in this nesting box for your rabbit, there are a lot of things to put into consideration. Don't put this nesting box too early, and also don't put the nesting box too late. If you put the nesting box too early for your rabbit will turn the nesting box into a litter box, whereby they will go into the box and start pooping inside it. Like they will start pooing inside this nesting box. They won't be using it as a box whereby they will give birth in it. But if you put it too late, they are going to ignore the box. When I say ignore the box, they will not use the box. They might still give birth on the wire mesh or on the floor, whereby if they give birth on this kind of wire mesh that has holes on it, sometimes you will come in the morning and notice that one of your newly born rabbits, their leg or their hand have been cut off by this wire mesh. Sometimes you might come and they are giving birth on the wire mesh, you will notice that the kids have died of cold. But if they give birth inside this box here, with the help of some of the hay, they are going to be putting inside it. So this is what I use. This is dry plantain leaf. This is dry plantain leaf, which I use for my nesting. But a lot of people have what they use for theirs, but for me, I use dry plantain leaf for my own nesting box. Then I put it in here. Then I put in this box 3 days before the rabbit actually gives birth. The reason why I put it 3 days before the rabbit gives birth is that once you put it that 3 days before it gives birth, the rabbit is going to go inside this box. Most times they will start eating some of these leaves. They will start eating some of these leaves. They will eat it, like they'll eat it and swallow it. Then most times they will start shredding it into little pieces. Then they will start pulling their fur and putting inside the box. A lot of people will ask, if my rabbit start pulling her fur today, like if my rabbit start removing her hair, when will she give birth? A rabbit that pulls her fur shows a sign of that the rabbit is almost due for giving birth, like she's due for delivery. So if you see your rabbit start pulling her fur, like your rabbit start removing her hair, and you don't have your nesting box inside, please do well to put in the nesting box ASAP inside the rabbit box, the rabbit cage fast. Put in the nesting box fast so that the rabbit can use it. Don't wait till the rabbit start pulling her fur before you put in the nesting box. Put in the nesting box 3 days so that the rabbit will actually see the use of this box and start using it. So another use of this box too is that this box helps when the mother goes into this box. It keeps all the kids one place, whereby they come together and suck. If you just allow the mother to give birth on the floor, most times some of those kids might be far away from each other. But this particular box is like a size of like the length of this rabbit. It's like the length of this rabbit. So when once the rabbit goes in here, the rabbit just stands and opens up her body. Then the kids goes under her and start sucking the milk. Yeah, so that's one of the uses of this box. But if you don't use this box, the kids will just be scattered all around the cage, whereby they won't even know if the mother wants to breastfeed them or not. And if the kids are just scattered like that, the mother won't come into the box directly. The mother won't breastfeed them directly. She might be running up and down from them, and they might get injured. So I'll be putting this box for this particular female rabbit. This particular female rabbit here, she was crossed on the 22nd. I'm supposed to put in this box tomorrow, but I'm going to be putting it today because of this video. So she was crossed on the 22nd of this last month. So today's date is 18th. So I'm going to be putting in this box for a female rabbit. So watch with me how I'm going to put in this box for her so that you see what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is our nesting box here, and this is our pregnant female rabbit. This is the kind of feeders we are using for their feed, and this is what we are using for her water. So I'm going to be taking out these feeders, and I'm going to be putting in this box. So you see the way my cage is. This little space here is where I kept for the box. This is at this corner here is where I'm going to be putting in the nesting box. I'm not going to be putting in the nesting box to block the door. As you can see in this other one, this is a nesting box here. Let me show you guys well so that you can see how I put in the nesting box. This particular one already have babies. So let's check out their babies and also how the nesting box here is. So as you guys can see, this particular female rabbit has babies inside her box. You can see how her box is. Yes, so that's how her box actually looks there. By the corner of this place, this is where we put in her nesting box, by the corner. So that's also the same thing we are going to be doing for this other female rabbit too. You can see this one's, her kids are 2 weeks plus. They've already started coming out from the nesting box. So let's move on and continue with the rest of the video. For this our nesting box, this is where we are going to be placing it here. After putting in our dry plantain leaf, I'm going to be putting in my nesting box here, and I'm going to be shifting out the female so that she won't get injured. As you guys can see, immediately I put in that nesting box for her, she started reacting to the box. She might even start eating some of those leaves I put in there. As you guys can see, she have already started eating some of those leaves. Then she's going to be sniffing the box, and all you see how fine the box is looking inside that place. So at the end of this video, the link to how to make this nesting box is going to show, so that you guys can actually make the nesting box for yourselves. What our channel here is based on, we help you guys to cut costs of feeding your rabbits, also making some of the things for your rabbit, like rabbit nesting box. We have taught you guys also how to make the rabbit feeders too. These newly made rabbit feeders, we have also taught you guys how to make this. Yes, so I hope our channel is helping a lot for you guys to know most things about rabbit farming for free, without paying any money for maybe any training or something. So let's move on. So right now, after putting in the nesting box for her, I'm going to be putting in her feeders. Then I need to be observing her these few days. I already know she's pregnant because I palpated her and know she's actually pregnant. So I can know a rabbit is pregnant right from day 11. That's for me. Most people can know from day 14, but I can know from day 11 if a rabbit is actually pregnant. So if I cross a rabbit today, in the next 11 days I can know if she's pregnant. So I don't get to wait to 1 month to actually know if my rabbit is pregnant, because that is a lot of waste of time and waste of resources, because the rabbit is actually eating. So I've taught you guys on this channel how to palpate and check if your rabbit is pregnant after like 14 days. And I know most people have learned from it. So if you have not learned from that video, you can go and check out the video and see how the video is. I hope the video will help you to know how to palpate. Also, even if you don't want to palpate, there are other signs you can use to check if your female rabbit is actually pregnant. And we have also done a video on that too. Yes. So we're having some issues with our video. That's why I've not been making video of my face on the channel. Yes, we're having some issues. Even till now, we are still trying to resolve it. So I hope you guys have learned something from this video. If you didn't learn something from this video, please do well to turn on the notification bell, subscribe to this our YouTube channel, and also like the video, because it takes us a lot of time, energy, and also money to create one video for you guys. So the only way you can support us is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So thank you guys for watching. Until next time, peace out.